Look at that, and don't tell me I got my own little Groot right here. Oh, look at that. Here, baby, catch it. I'm talking about some, a real property right here, real franchise. That not only cares about the visuals, but also cares about their script. Mm-hmm. You know, when you Marvel ain't doing that Transformers shit. You know, when you work with Marvel, they're like, look, we got a plan. All right?
People watching us.
Yeah, we actually write stuff. You know, over here, and you can see that it has almost worked for every movie. Even if your worst movie is Thor, the Dark Elves, or whatever it is, then you know you're doing all right. And one of the biggest surprise hits. You mean a movie with a talking raccoon? Bitch, we are Marvel.
Didn't do anything.
If we put a talking turd in the movie, there's a reason for it, and you will like it.
Wasn't that Thor: The Dark World?
And you liked it. You know, it was. Well, it was mildly enjoyable. It wasn't no Transformers.
Oh hell no.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
My actual shits are no Transformers. So Guardians of the Galaxy, big hit, huge hit. Went off in a different direction. We're going cosmic with this shit right here now. And of course, they had to make a Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Well.
What happened?
So much for our gift.
Fat ass McGee's over there started eating the cookies.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Bring those cookies over here, man, because Felix be wearing the box on his head before it's over with. Go ahead. Let me bring these. I was trying to save it so we could talk to you. I'll put these over here.
Too late now. The box is empty.
Felix couldn't wait. We just got through talking.
He opened it.
We always talk about how Felix don't. You know, you need to call his ass out on that. Felix will get up for attention, no matter what. Felix will fart for attention.
Don't say that.
Don't encourage him.
I know. All right, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen,
Something's open and you just dig into
his
it.
15 seconds of fame tonight, Felix. There he goes, everybody. Thank you. Yes, Felix. Now, back to Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You knew they had to make one. And look, it's nothing too much from what you had before, except for one thing. Hey, they put in that soundtrack, that 70s, 80s soundtrack right there. You know, Star-Lord still trying to fuck the green chick. You know, they still flying around in space. They're not doing too much different what they did before. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, except for one thing that they had to change. You probably know what that is, but we'll go ahead and watch the trailer and talk about it anyway.
If I touch someone, I can feel their feelings. You feel love.
Yeah, I guess, I feel a general unselfish love for just about everybody.
No, sexual love.
No, I don't.
For her.
No.
See, you just told everyone your deepest, darkest secret.
Dude, come on. I think you're overreacting a little
You
bit.
must be so embarrassed. Do me.
Man, look, if that's one of the things that they did right in this, because they knew what was working. Oh shit, he's still laughing at his ass. he in the background still capping on him. But that's one of the things that they did right here. You know, they knew that the comedy was working. It's still an adventure film, and I love how now the comedy is even more at the expense of Star-Lord. Star-Lord been trying to be a badass since the first movie. I'm Star-Lord. Oh, come on, man. You know, he's still trying to be a badass, still trying to, he just out there trying to just get some green ass, man. And I love the way, like, the whole galaxy is cock blocking him, but especially Drax.
Drax is my favorite character.
He's becoming, I like the way ever since he just kind of cut loose, he just fucks with Star-Lord even more. I love that.
See, you just told everyone your deepest, darkest secret.
He like, come on, man. God damn. Martin used to pull that shit on me when we go out to bars. She told your ass no. And I had that same look on my face. Martin, come on, man. Damn. But you know, it's something where they got a lot of things right that we saw before the trailer even came out, man. There was some things that we were looking at, and I thought that, okay, this could be great or this could be extremely silly. Even for a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, like I was looking at the concept art. We see that space squid or octopus or whatever going on right there. And I was looking at that and I'm like, you know something, I know that this is a kind of a more lighthearted and goofy film, but I don't know how some of that stuff will look when it's actually in the film. I actually look kind of cool right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I can't wait to see that. You pulled it off. That concept art came to life right there. Agree with you on that. You know, I'm also looking at some of the other things in the movie. Out of all the Marvel movies that they've done, with the colors that you have in this film, with the aliens and the creatures and whatnot, they actually have made this feel like out of all their properties, the one that feels most like a comic book.
Yeah,
Sure.
There are things in here where it looks like it's taken out the frame of not only a comic book, but maybe like a cartoon or an anime.
Yeah.
I love that shot right there where the guys are floating up. I don't know what context it's in, but those characters almost look animated themselves right there. You know, I like that Marvel is playing it pretty close right now. They're not having any big reveals in the movie on purpose. They're not revealing a lot of stuff. They're just trying to sell the movie mostly on the things that you remember because they want to keep a bunch of surprises in the movie. I mean, no one knows any big plot points yet except for maybe Star-Lord's father's in it. He's Ego, the living planet. And
His father can't be Ego.
or something. I don't know. Some people have been saying that, like his father is Ego or Ego. Kurt Russell in that. I don't know what's going on. See, they ain't telling me shit.
Okay.
I don't know, Mark. You know, don't ask me, Mark. They didn't tell me. You know, they keeping it close. You don't know who the villain of the movie is.
Right. Yeah,
They've given
should
hints. They never showed you. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that they're playing close. Not telling you. They really want you to go in and be surprised by a lot of the stuff in the movie. So they said, well, you know, what can we sell the movie on besides the stuff that you know already? What can we sell the movie on that's kind of familiar but also different? And it's that. This is Groot's trailer. It's that baby Groot, man. You know, they look at that right there. This shit is gonna sell billions of dollars in toys right there. Look at that right there. That shot right there on the big screen. That's nothing but a big ass commercial for a plushie right there.
They might as well put the price tag underneath.
Yeah, exactly. But people make the movie stop. They try to buy it right there. Look, this is my first time where I said I'm really gonna buy stock, man. I'm buying stock in Funko. Those toys that they sell, they actually managed to make the baby Groot look like a Funko toy right there. When you buy that baby Groot, that Funko toy, that little miniature toy right there, it's almost like you're buying your own baby Groot. The Groot in the movie is like an animated action figure in a way.
You're not buying that.
Well, no, because somebody's going to buy it for me. But you know,
That's true. Christmas is coming up.
hey, what's up, Toasties? But I don't want anything. Nah, I don't want anything for Christmas. Nah. They're not giving any hints at all. No. No.
They're still saving up to get you that BB-8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I already told people I don't want that shit after you didn't get me one. In fact, baby, come here. You know what? I don't. You know what? I don't even need. I don't even need a Groot. I got my own little baby Groot right here. Look at that right there.
You don't see Mojo's face?
Fuck Mojo.
He looked at you like, what?
This is my new baby right here. We can throw Mojo on the tray. Oh, Mojo's right here. Oh, come here, Mojo. I'm sorry. Come here, man. Come here. You want to come here, Mojo? Mojo's like, no, I heard you talking shit about me. No, leave me alone.
Get your hands off me.
He like those white kids in the movie. I hate you now. Mojo, come back. Oh, it's too late. But look at this right here. Look at my puppy. Tell me that ain't that's not a Groot right there. I don't need that Groot. Look at the Groot in the movie. Look at that and don't tell me I got my own little Groot right here. Oh, look at that. Here, baby, catch. No, she
She's like, oh no.
She really was like, oh God. Oh, I love Mojo. Mojo's cool, but this right here.
No buts.
Not showing favoritism. or
Mojo's
anything.
cool, and this right here.
No, Mojo's cool, but I'm just saying she's just younger. She needs more care and attention right now. That's all.
That's not what I'm saying.
We're gonna. I love you, Mojo.
He's gonna run away from home.
Kinda. He's gonna have a bag, a stick with a bag on it. It's like Snoopy come home.
Yep.
No dogs allowed. Oh, all right, sweetheart. I hate to stop. I hate to give you away. I could stop this show and talk to you all night, but we'll bring you back.
You
on.
were having a full ass conversation with her in Houston.
Oh.
Drunk ass, like, you go to the bathroom? You're such a good job. No, he's not.
But Mojo, we still love you, man, kinda. But no, you know, I look at this, and this is this is Baby Groot's. This is the Groot show. Yeah, it is. You know, the Groot in this, man,
I'll
is.
repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
No!
And they still got Vin. He's still getting a check for just saying Groot.
That's still Vin
That's
Diesel?
still Vin Diesel, man.
They give him helium.
Probably.
Here, smoke this joint. You know something? It's not like they actually bring him in to do the voice. Nobody thought, like, I wish I was at Marvel. I'd be like, why don't we just have him say Groot once and use it again? They'd be like, fuck. We still got that contract. Yeah, okay.
He signed up for multiple ones.
He already cashed the check.
Everybody looking like Rocket. Fuck. But you know, this is it's Groot's show right here. They're selling it on Groot, and I don't blame them. They do some really fun things with Groot. I love Groot, like Thug Groot. Groot in that little prison suit.
His beaded outfit.
Groot, the little Groot that's running the cell block. Love this. Out there fucking up other prisoners and shit.
Murdering people.
Yeah. But see, that's cool right there because he's cute. And he's, the girls will love him just because he's got those big eyes, but the guys will love him because he's a badass still.
True.
Like I say, running the cell block, man. Hanging motherfuckers over the ledge like Suge Knight right there.
Groot got prison bitches.
I know. Groot, I don't know what the fuck that means. But and they do some clever things with Baby Groot, having Baby Groot in there. One of the shots, and it was a quick shot, but there's a shot in the trailer from the last Guardians of the Galaxy that people love, and it was Rocket Raccoon. They're like, oh, maybe he is a badass when he was riding the shoulder of
in the prison
of adult Groot. Right? When he's like blasting people, they actually do a little bit of a visual gag on that. Now that is Baby Groot, we got Baby Groot riding Rocket. I love you, like, yeah, murder, little psychopath. He killed. There's things that they do with this Groot right here. What's he doing? Oh fuck! Shit.
I need you, Dad.
Mom, thanks, man.
He eat them cookies worried about being touched. The last thing he gonna be having.
Shit. Maybe that was the plan.
We got a new dog. Here's some cookies.
Oh, he died eating chocolate that I left on the floor? How did that happen? That's okay. Well, we have a new dog anyway. but there's a lot of things in here they do with the movie itself that I'm looking forward to, and there's a lot of things that they do with Baby Groot. The only problem I have with this being the Baby Groot show is that, look, it already kind of it's starting to look like an animated movie.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Almost like a Pixar movie or something, because you can tell now that the characters are moving more like cartoon characters than they are actual, characters living in this universe, or a universe with human beings.
Really, Rocket looks very convincing.
Yeah, and he even looks like he's aged a couple of years.
Damn, you can see past that fur and shit, the bags on his eyes and everything.
I'm just saying, like, the fur is grayer. There's more patches.
Well, he went through a lot of shit, man. He's like Obama when he became president, just got more gray and shit. But that's the only thing I'm worried about. We haven't seen everything. Great for Marvel on doing that. I just hope that this doesn't, because they know where the money is. I can't blame you. You're a business. But I just hope that this doesn't stop to be an animated short for Groot, or it becomes too commercial in some parts.
They got plenty of characters going on. That's why they can show us so little, because they can bounce back and forth between all the different characters, and we still get plenty to see. And this being the second movie, and with the first one making $1 billion, it's not like they got to reintroduce the concept. It's just like, hey, you saw it, you clearly loved it. Here's a little bit more. Come on back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm just expressing concern, like anybody would with a trailer. What about you, Mr. G?
Well, I think I love the Guardians of the Galaxy the most out of everybody here, and I really like what I'm seeing from this trailer. Like, the one thing that Guardians of the Galaxy, even though I really like it, was it kind of felt like it was always in a closed, confined spot outside of the finale, which was the same old Marvel thing of doing something big and explosions. But here you see them going out on a whole different bunch of adventures and fighting some kind of squid monster and doing stuff that you would see in a comic book, like you said.
Yeah.
So I think that's really dope for it.
Yeah, Gertz. You're the one. You're kind of like me. I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but I wasn't crazy about it. Everybody knows why. I didn't like the villain, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You kind of the same argument.
I had the same kind of issue with it, even though I did like it. And this, I like, it doesn't just based off this trailer, it feels like a natural progression. I like how the characters are interacting a lot. You get the sense that they've been together for a long time, especially at the end with Drax. And he steals the trailer for me.
Drax, oh yeah.
That scene at the end cracked me up. I'm definitely interested in seeing this. That villain issue, though, I hope it's not an issue with this.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna say, I know they have that. What's the woman's name?
Yeah, that's who they're saying is rumored to be.
Yeah, they showed a quick clip of her in the first teaser they did. So I know she's in it, and I'm hoping since she's a returning character, they're able to make her more interesting. That's my hope.
Yeah. You know, I'm look. That's
the blue chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget her name too.
It's like Gamora's adopted sister.
Yeah, they say that she might be the
Nebula,
villain.
that's it.
There you go. They say she might be the villain in this, but nobody knows.
Yeah.
They say Groot might be the villain in this.
And he's like, huh?
Well, that's like one of the things with Guardians. I feel like they could make it kind of just like an Indiana Jones, like bounty
totally
hunter
can,
thing.
yeah.
So like it could be multiple villains in a movie, or it could just be small missions and we get to go along with them. So I feel like with Marvel, I mean, we know they have a problem with. Recently, they've had a major problem with villains outside of Civil War. So yeah, I think it'll be more of a multiple. Missions they're going on, and you get to see that.
Yeah,
does look like that.
And you know something? A lot of people are saying what you said before, which is, they going on multiple missions. They're saying that maybe right here, that space squid at the beginning or whatever, that's one of their missions to set up the movie.
It could open that.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are guessing, that this is going to be the opening right there. And Gertz, you hit it, man. I mean, I'm saying that they're not. They're not showing you a lot, but they really are selling the movie on the thing that really did matter the most. Outside of Baby Groot, outside of Drax, the Destroyer making jokes, outside of Star-Lord being kind of the comic leading man here, they're saying that it's just about the team.
Yeah.
They're showing you the teamwork right here, and they're saying that that's really one of the things that's going to be selling this film. A lot of people feel it. I mean, a lot of people love all these characters. I mean, the one that's not really getting any kind of screen time really is what's her name? Gamora. Yeah, but other than that,
Well, she's a straight man.
Yeah.
yeah,
She
exactly.
was the majority of the first movie because her whole thing was her sister and Thanos was her godfather.
Yeah,
whatever.
something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, with any kind of space adventure or space opera, what people love is the chemistry of the characters. You look at Star Trek, Star Wars, Firefly.
Yeah.
That's what people care about the most.
no, you're right. It's going to be a hit. I don't have any doubt that this is not going to be not only a hit, but a crowd-pleasing hit, one that critics and audiences will love. I mean, if I only had any kind of complaints at all, I mean, I go back to what I usually say. It's hard for me to see, Rocket Raccoon and the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy being in the same universe as the Punisher and Daredevil.
Still?
But, no, I'm joking, man. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I really don't get it, but I'm not complaining about that. The fuck you want? but I'm looking forward to this, man. This is shaping up to be a cool summer. Oh fuck, that's right. We got Transformers coming out. So
But this might be the one.
this might be the one.
We say that every year before summer starts, and then by the end of it, it's like, man, summer sucked, except for 2 or 3 movies.
Yeah, but I'm sure this will be a highlight. Again, summer 2017. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Looking forward to buying all my Baby Groot gear and everything, man. This is going to be fun. Gamefly brings to your house, to you, over 8,000 new releases and classics that are available to rent, or you can buy them for almost every system out there, current and some old systems. Like I said, man, I've been trying to put my GameCube back to work for years. Gamefly's giving me an excuse to do that. And you could even try 30 days for free by typing in gameflyoffer.com/double toasted. And when you do that, you'll get 30 days for free of games and movies. Get all those things, all of them at once. Just stay in the house. Don't go nowhere because they're all going to get brought right to your mailbox. You can also bring the element of surprise every month to your home in the form of a Loot Crate mystery box. In that box, I can't tell you what it is, but I can guarantee you it is the best in geek and gaming gear. Some people say it's like having Comic-Con brought right to your home. You don't have to leave the house for nothing. You're getting all kind of stuff. And everybody likes a little surprise every month, just a little bit. And here's another surprise for you. If you go to our link, trylootcrate.com/double toasted, and you type in Bridge 10, that's the word bridge, and the number 10, you can get 10% off, a 10% discount on your first crate. How's that for a surprise right there? Loot Crate, bring the mystery and the surprise to your mailbox once a month with Loot Crate. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty.